Well, I mean, obviously, we always try to identify those players, the who and the what, and he is definitely one of those players that has played against other teams and have been explosive and got behind secondaries and has done a lot of things. So, there are different coverage elements that we'll have to do and we'll have to be aware of. And we know that they're going to throw the ball, deep on us. We know that they're going to, whether they go after Tim or Draquan, we know that that's part of what they do. Like I said, their offense is a multiple formation offense with a lot of moving parts. And right now, I believe they're 19th or 20th in the country in passing offense. They've thrown for over 300 yards a game. So their passing game or their style of offense, I'm quite sure will continue, as they've been utilizing it in the past. And our job is to make sure we're in position to go up and contest balls and put a rush on the quarterback so he didn't have all day to back there and throw. Well, definitely having a guy like Trey that can see the field, can observe practice, is in the meeting rooms and can help with the studying of the receivers and the different things that are going to be required for Tim to play. It is like having another coach, but more than that, probably even another friend, a guy that played as a true freshman that knows exactly what Tim is going through. And when you have that type of individual that's willing to reach out and say, listen, I'll be your big brother, your role model, your mentor, whatever that is again, it speaks to the type of young man that Trey is. Well, all things are possible when we get to that red zone area. You're talking about a fade route, I believe, where you throw it to the end, back into the corner, and you have that mismatch type of situation where there's just a small corner or safety that's aligned on an individual. But yes, that's definitely something that that has to be done, has to be considered. I'm quite sure that we've done it, but you can look at it, maybe we haven't done it enough. And with the guys that we have, particularly as we're talking about their athletic skills, and that's perhaps something that we can make sure that we keep exploring and doing when the opportunity presents itself. Well, Jerry, you always, as you know, you guys have known me for a long time. I'm a glasses half filled type of guy, and it is refreshing to know that there's some young men out there that are saying, you know what, I see what's going on, and I want to be a part of this. And that's a tremendous statement by some young men that are the best of the best that could perhaps go other places. But because they've been inside the program, they know people that are here that can talk to what's happening behind the scenes is something that, that you feel the process is building and moving forward. We just talked about a few players, Max Vallis and Eric Smith, Sadiq, Connor Ringo Weaves. I mean, that's another guy. He's Billy Scrobaz is there as a fullback, but you could put Orr on there as well, and he's a true freshman that's playing. And it's just great to see that these young guys have not quit, that they want to soak up as much as they can learn because they want to win. They want to play better. They want to do better. And I tell you, it's exciting that irregardless of what's going on now, we still have to coach and teach these players with the 3 games left. North Carolina, one of the South's oldest rivalries. Miami, a lot of guys in their career have been successful against Miami. And then obviously the last game of the year is always a big game. So as you said, Jerry, there's a lot of football left to be played. But there's also the development of guys that have been playing that they're going to be better football players. And that's the exciting part. Well, Henry's a Mike linebacker, and we've said before that this defense is a defense is predicated upon the middle linebackers calling, the fronts, the stunts, making the adjustments, communicating with the secondary. We also know that Henry was an all-ACC academic performer as well, so he's a young man that's smart. He's got good football sense. And, he is amongst the top leaders in the ACC in tackles because he understands the defense. He understands the gap placement where a lineman moves one place, he's got to be at the other. So he's done a nice job of that. And, he's the quarterback of the defense because it does center so much around him getting everyone lined up and communicating all the different elements of the defense. So he's had a really nice year, and you know, with 3 games left, as I said, he could put himself in position to be in the top, I believe, 5 or 6 in tackles in the ACC.